For more immersive experience, playing with sound is highly recommended. Oh, this is already so pretty. And I love the music right now. Okay. Very nice. Alright. Cool. Hello, I'm Red Panda Geek and welcome to Dialogue. This is a game where we're in a cyberpunk city and basically our job is to be a technician for these cyborgs, robots, whatever. And it's a puzzle game where we have to fix their bodies and hearts and we listen to their stories and stuff. This looked really interesting on Steam. It's free at the time of this recording right now. Yeah, dude, it already looks so cute and pretty, so I'm really excited to play this and do something kind of different. So let's start. Hello, Michelle. How are you doing over there? Bear. I seem to have gotten a bit used to life in Chroma City. I mean, bro is like popping pills and drinking beer, so I don't know what his whole thing's about, but alright. Oh. Instead of the rising sun, I've started dividing my days by payment approvals and insufficient funds. The light... Sorry, the music's distracting because it's so, like, good. I like the lo-fi kind of style, so... anyways, the light monopolized by Sunshine Corp has replaced the sun and most things are solved with price tags. I wish beer was the only thing I had to pay for. Dude, same. Same, I'm tired of these bills. Right, the price of beer went up again recently. Aw. That sucks. Everything is going up except for two things, the sun and my income. Facts. But Michelle... Everything comes at a high price except for the value of labor. But I can find some stability at least while I'm working. When I drifted here after we parted ways, I thought my incompetence was the reason for our breakup. And that thought still weighs me down. I can't say things are completely different now, but here at least while I'm holding onto my work, that weight lifts just for a moment. Hell yeah. Regardless of how much I earn, for that time at least I have the assurance that I won't collapse. This is really cool. It's kind of the same style as Momo Type, which you can find on my channel here. So the people I meet, the conversations we have, and what I've come to feel, I want to tell you about it. On the second floor of a commercial district slightly away from the city center, repair clinic Dialogue. A place where the outside noise recedes with just a few words of small talk. Don't criticize my naming skills, because in Chroma City they give estimates for heartbreaks and charge for repairs. Oh, interesting. December 14th. Lame. Michelle, what are we up to? I said the name is totally lame. And Chris, did you have a beer? My husband's name is Chris. Aw, shit. I wish he was here, because he should be... Fuck. He should be the one reading this now. Shit. Oh well. Let's see. What's with the sentimental nonsense this early in the morning? I was thinking about a customer from yesterday, and I couldn't help it. He came in saying his portable virtual chip was stuck, but maybe it activated during repairs. What? Dude, this could be sent in an email! Because he started running around the room like crazy, swinging a leather belt at me. Jesus Christ, man. What are we doing? Thanks to him, my dial equipment almost bit the dust too. That's because you have such a shady and lame name. Only customers fitting that description should show up. Ha. Don't tell me. You're talking about the oasis of Chrome City, bathed in neon light? Dialogue Repair Clinic? Our repair clinic is an all-around sanctuary that provides not just quick and accurate repairs, but also emotional stability through comfortable conversation. That shady name is exactly why Eves, needing repairs, turn away and go elsewhere. Oh my gosh. My eyes! Emotional stability over Eves? That feels less shady and more like creepy. Is that why you habitually make Eves wet themselves? What? To be precise, it's the act of discharging overheated coolant. That sounds wrong. What are we talking about? Your phrasing is misleading. Same difference. What do you mean, same difference? You're probably the only one who describes it like that. Stop spouting nonsense so early and check your equipment already. Are you not opening for business today? You used to love stories like this, even though you used to sing about wanting to become an Eve when you were little. Shut up. Seems like the hangover from yesterday's beer is pretty bad. And, speaking of Eves, why don't you replace the outdated equipment in your repair clinic? Using a dial when... Okay, wait, what? Using a dial 1 when dial 5 is already out is disrespectful to them. What you're overlooking is that... Okay, dial X, we'll just call it that because I'm not sure how they want to do that. Equipment is strictly specialized for diagnosis. Let's see here. The diagnostic performances was so good from the first generation that even with the 5th generation out, it hasn't improved dramatically. Then what's the difference? What's the different? Excuse me. The main advancements are in unit synthesis. This is a lot of fucking reading, man. Convenience is a synthesis process, overclocking synthesized parts, firmware modification, etc. However, I can make up for the dial's lagging synthesis performance purely with the touch of my fingertips. Alright, that's actually kind of impressive. Crucially, if I upgrade to a newer generation, why, is there an extra subscription fee? I hate subscription fees. Do you know how many subscription fees that we have in this day and age? It's way too damn many. All you need is to pay for your phone bill, and the only, like, subscription, I guess, that you need is Crunchyroll or some sort of, like, pick one watching streaming service that you really enjoy that has the most amount of shows you like, and you will be fine. It's okay if you miss out on, like, the popular stuff or whatever from, like, Netflix or whatever. So, anyways, that's my rant. There would be no point in having registered the business as D1AL-OGUE. You don't seem to get it. A little wit breathes vitality into a weary life, and also, seeing the strangely named repair clinic operating normally, I guess your skills really are unquestionable. Why do people like to send, like, multiple messages? You could make this in one message, man. Then, oh, I can do it with space. It should be a breeze if suddenly I test you with the standard dial practical level 1 mock maintenance, right? Oh. Go back to that. I didn't mean to do that. Woo! Prove Michelle wrong about your skills. Target moves 20. It's been a while since the last mock maintenance. Let's take it step by step. Play tutorial. Prove Michelle. Okay, accept request. Oh shit, what are we doing? Oh, so that's us messing with the thing. Oh, this is cool. You can check the damaged parts on dial that need repair right now. Hover over the damaged part to see the required units. First, let's select a damaged part to repair. Okay. Dial consists of 4 layers and 6 indices. I think that's how you say it.
Indices.
Each model can be moved by dragging it to swap places with adjacent modules, up, down, left, or right. Moving modules uses dial's battery. If you use up all the battery, you can't move anymore. Oh shit, I actually have to think about this. Okay, so this is our battery, and I'm assuming this means we have, like, 4 moves or something? I have no idea. If you use up all the battery, you can't move anymore. Let's try moving a module. Okay. I assume I have to get the colors or something to match. So... Oh, fuck, I'm scared. There we go. Oh, right-click while dragging a module. Wait, while dragging a module, right-click to cancel the move. Try canceling the move with a right-click. Oh, okay. If you move modules to a line 3 or more, they synthesize into a higher tier unit. Vertical, horizontal, okay. If you synthesize modules a total of 10 times, the battery overcharges and increases max capacity. Click battery to proceed. Okay. Info panel, repair point. Excuse me. You can check the current damage location required units on the right panel. Click info panel to proceed. Oh, okay. Hover over your mouse over each damage location to see the required unit. Okay. Oh, I thought something was supposed to pop up. Whatever. Synthesize the required unit and move it to the damaged location. You can also repair using a higher tier unit. Okay. Is that what we're doing? Synthesize the required unit and move it to the damaged location. You can also repair using a higher tier unit. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Fuck.
A few minutes later.
Oh, I think I understand what I'm supposed to do. Oh, I understand now. So is that what I'm supposed to do? And then this? What? I'm not good with instructions, I'm sorry. This is big brain stuff. Am I just supposed to get this filled up? Is that what I'm not understanding? Maybe that's what it is.
2 hours later.
I don't understand how to synthesize. Oh no! Hold on. What did I do? 5 times in a row? Nice. Okay. Let's just keep going, I guess. I guess I'm doing it. I just am silly, I guess.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Oh, okay. I just had to play around with it for a little bit. Don't mind me. I'm just, like, a little silly. Alright, placing the required unit on the damaged spot activates the replace button. Press it to swap the unit. Okay. Looks like the replacement went well. Alright, let's keep going. Select the next damaged part. Okay. So, I assume these are the repair points. This case requires multiple types of units. The info panel will show the required unit colors for each. Oh, okay, so I just need to... Okay. Oh, I see. I'm stupid. So I needed the... I think last time I needed red in that particular spot, and I just didn't know that. So, alright, cool. Just place the units according to the colors to replace them. Gotcha. Now place the required modules to complete the maintenance. You can also repair using a higher tier unit. Got it. Cool. So let's put you here. Was that all I needed? No. That. And I need 1 yellow. There, I think that's what I need. Did it do it? Oh yeah, it did. It cleared out. Cool. Now let's select the final damage part. Okay. So this one is red and we need a big unit. Got it. Okay. I'm not good with instructions. Just don't judge me. The last damage part requires a higher tier unit. You can check unit appearances by tier on the phone by tab. Press tab to proceed. Okay. Let's press the encyclopedia button on the phone. Okay. Power source acting as the unit's heart supplies the energy required for operation and handles total output. So these are different types. Got it. Can I scroll? Oh. Okay, whatever. Let's use dial special function. There's a gauge bar on the left. Click gauge bar to proceed. Okay. This gauge charges for the corresponding type when 4 or more modules are synthesized. Okay. When fully charged, click the gauge and then a module or unit of another type to convert it. Let's try changing a type. You can cancel by right-clicking. Okay. Oh, wait. I have to... Oh, okay. If you made a mistake or think it's hopeless, press the restart button to try to repair again, which I found out right away. Wait. Okay, let's click gauge charges and use it to change types while repairing. Okay. Oh wait, hold on. Oh god, I'm so bad at this game. Whatever, I figured it out. That's all that matters. Oh, received a decent evaluation for the repair. Okay, good. Satisfied now? That's really amazing. Honestly, I knew you ran a repair clinic, but I didn't know you were this skilled. Bro, I struggled for like 10 minutes. Alright. Honestly, I knew you ran a repair clinic, but I didn't know you were this skilled. Even with the latest style equipment, it wouldn't be this fast for a level 1 mock maintenance. I see you in a new light. This is nothing. If I want to attract Eve customers to the strangely named repair clinic of yours, I can't tolerate a single maintenance error. That's a pretty high bar. So, first impressions are most important wherever you go. If you care so much about first impressions, why don't you erase that suspicious slogan on the front door? Besides, there needs to be comfort during the repair process for them to feel emotionally stable and open up. I just can't understand that creepy philosophy of yours. Alright. I should probably start opening up shop now. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Okay, finally done. Maybe it's because of the beer I had yesterday, but it feels a bit stiff. Okay, save. Oh, cool. Cool. Alright. Welcome, this is a... Oh, she's cute! I like her! Very cute. I wonder if people... Oh, dude, it'd be so fun to do, like, costumes from this. Anyways. Welcome, this is Repair Clinic Dialogue. Her name is Prey. Alright. Hey, Chris. Prey. What brings you here at this hour? What about your cafe shift? Are you watching the popular show airing these days, Buff Girl Aura? What are you talking about all of a sudden? Are you watching it? I do watch it every week, but then this will be quick. In yesterday's episode, do you remember the scene where O'Hara, I don't know if I'm like pronouncing that right, but whatever, smashed Mrs. Blind with a magical pile driver? What? O'Hara really gets pushed into a corner. So seeing her fight back with a double nosebleed and crushed Blind's neck for a comeback was quite the twist in many ways. That's exactly it. What exactly is it? What exactly are you trying to say? A villain showed up at our shop and they look like they desperately need that pile driver. I knew you'd understand. I only understood that you have a difficult customer. Could you speak a bit more clearly? They say he's a bigwig from Sunshine Corp. Ugh, excuse me. I had chicken nuggets. Prey says he claims his mere visit is a favor to this crappy shop and threatened that he could turn off all of the neon shines in this district with a single word. A different routine every day. I envy how today is unlike yesterday. Shut up! Anyway, thanks to that big shot, it's been nothing but new stability officer faces all morning. Those guys are hard to find when you actually need them, but they swarm like rats for this. I thought there was a terrorist attack or something. So that's what happened? What brings such a person to a backwater like this? I don't know the details, but it seems he came to negotiate with the manager of this commercial district. Something about increasing the neon shine subscription fees around here starting next month. And removing the free neon shine streetlights. Controlling the light. His actions are just like Mrs. Blind. See why I brought up Buff Girl? If Mrs. Blind has appeared in reality, then a magical pile driver isn't out of the question either. Can you go and try it? It's way out of my expertise and job description. But I can mimic it. Wait, is this like real like songs and stuff? Oh, that's so cool. I like that they have like the music player right here with like the titles and stuff. Because if this is real, I might add this to like my playlists and stuff if I like this game, so. But I can mimic it. I knew it. I wanted to pour coffee on his face. But now I feel a bit better. Right, and if you're really going to try it, be careful. The security is intense. You could get arrested just for keeping your hands in your pockets. Then again today, my secret power will remain hidden. Anyway, raising subscription fee is a pretty big deal. I was thinking of subscribing to a hologram figure for my lonely room. Chris is a gooner! He's a gooner! But with the increased fees, it'll be tight. Same here. Really? Eves are relatively free from LDS. So do you really need to subscribe to Neon Shine? It's only relatively free. If our condition worsens, data loss occurs. And we could have problems more serious than humans. Plus, I've got someone to look after. Okay. You mean Remy? Remy is family. It's a cat. Cats are family. Okay, I got 2 of them. We got Bubbles and Cupcake, alright? And they are our fur daughters. Same with Hank. He was our first son. But hopefully one day we can have our own little human kids running around. But I agree. Pets are family too. So, screw you, Chris. Does being a cat mean it can't be family? You better watch your words in front of our Remy. Prey showed her claws. Oh. Alright. Adopting an aggressive cat-like stance. Oh, that could have been... Oh. I'm not judging. I'm not judging. Please forgive me. I'll make an exception this time, because I'm generous. Anyway, if the subscription fee goes up, I'll have to give up on the item I was planning to buy. What were you thinking of getting? Buff Girl collaboration merch? Nice. They're doing a collaboration with a neural stimulation unit for Eves. They announced that pre-orders will start on the day the last episode airs. The things people come up with. What do you mean, the things they come up with? This collaboration product is amazing! They said when the empty unit activates and overloads, it shakes your cognitive abilities, creating the illusion of transforming. Excuse me. Damn, I can really taste those chicken nuggets. It's basically another way of saying you must buy this. What on earth does that mean? And aren't the expressions shakes cognitive abilities and illusion of transforming seriously suspicious? You're making a fuss over nothing. Besides, considering the chips you usually use, I don't think you're in a position to talk. What do you say? Those are legitimately released VR chips, you know. I didn't even put them there for you to see. You just looked at them on your own. I have no intention of respecting your tastes. But if I may give you a piece of personal advice, in a repair clinic where Eves are the main customers, displaying chips with covers showing Eves and humans getting intimate. What? Hold on. What'd she say? Displaying chips with covers showing Eves and humans getting intimate. Bro, no! Doesn't seem like a very good choice. I agree. That is not a good choice. We need human connection. Just saying. I just put frequently used items where they're easy to see. Chris. It's so weird that the character's name is Chris because Chris is not here right now. He's out playing cards, but he's gonna hear me saying Chris and he's gonna think I'm talking about him. So maybe when he'll come home, he'll probably hear me say Chris and he'll be like, what are you talking about? Anyways, it's inevitable in a workshop with lots of tools. I feel like I just heard some terrible information. If you're lonely, why don't you find a lover? Okay, what? Chris is my man. Not this Chris in the game, but my husband Chris. I'm married, okay? Oh, focus. Yeah, pretty shiny. Alright. I'm sorry, but... Okay, I'm sorry. Prey apologized quickly. It was as if she didn't want to hear it. Did she foresee what I was going to say? And can I ask for a simple repair? I need to create an excuse to tell the boss. Sure, repairs are always welcome. Prey's request create an excuse for Prey's absence. Target moves 28. Yeah, we can do that. Hold on. Alright, so that's just messages. What's this? Oh, interesting. We're in the year 2181. Damn, dog. Alright. Unidentified component found. Okay, so this is like news type of stuff. Okay, hold on. I'll read these real quick. Buff Girl or O'Hara hype peaks. I'm sorry, I cannot read. Let me take a sip of water. Maybe that's what I need. Alright, let's try this again. Buff Girl O'Hara hype peaks. Neural network unit or Haas. I don't know how to say that. Something buff released. The hit series Buff Girl O'Hara, currently ranking #1 in streaming charts in real-time interest, is reaching peak hype ahead of its finale on February 3rd. Capitalizing on the show's success, the distributor unveiled the collaboration custom unit. Holy shit, there's more. Or some, I think that's how you say it, buff. I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong, I have no idea. Set for official release on February 4th, the day after the finale. Let's see. The buff draws attention with a design inspired by O'Hara's champion belt. Notably, it replaces traditional manual operation with an automated sympathetic nerve stimulation function via a feedback loop. The product features forced photonic neural network update technology to control system overhead caused by continuous sympathetic stimulation. Huh. Interesting. Close that. A new dawn for Eve maintenance. 6+ dial, unveiled fully automated processes, unbox your dial. See, I don't know if they're all just called dial or what, but anyways, last night, the 13th, Sunshine Corp unveiled the 6 dial, a 6th generation architecture diagnostic lens that moves away from traditional manual mechanic work to fully automate the maintenance process. So, like, literally, even though they live in an AI world, it's replacing, even though they live in an AI world, it's just replacing the humans with more AI. Got it. Okay, fully automate the maintenance process. This new product eliminates cybersome. Well, I can't read. This new product eliminates cumbersome. Nothing else? Oh, fuck. I'm just slow today. Okay, this new product eliminates cumbersome manual synthesis and part replacement. It features proprietary real-time autonomous collaboration technology that minimizes human intervention, maximizing system precision and maintenance efficiency. Sunshine Corp stated that introducing the 6 dial will replace outdated, imperfect maintenance methods and enable immediate data-driven system recovery and optimization. Okay. And this was the unidentified component found. Nano catalyst design mismatch controversy. Alright. The noise, truth unveiled. I assume this is Sunshine Corp's logo or whatever. Controversy is erupting after an unidentified molecular component not listed in official blueprints was discovered in the nano catalyst mandatorily inoculated into Chroma City citizens. In addition to identification and data collection, nanocatalysts perform the core function of forcibly inducing serotonin secretion in reaction to neon shine to prevent LDS. Well, that's Hank barking. I don't know what he's upset about. Let me see if I can finish reading this, but okay, I can't finish reading it. I'll be right back. Hanky, calm down. Okay, I have no idea where I was. Okay, in addition to identification and data collection, nanocatalyst performs the core function of forcibly inducing serotonin secretion in reaction to neon sunshine to prevent LDS, light deficiency syndrome caused by sunlight deprivation. Alright. Precise molecular analysis of recently extracted nanocatalyst examples confirmed the presence of an unidentified element non-existent to the standard specifications released by authorities, while Chroma City authorities maintain it is merely an impurity generated during catalyst aging. God damn it, I can't stop burping. Their passive response failing to provide technical evidence to support this claim is only amplifying suspicions. Interesting. Okay, well, is there anything else I can look at before I go into anything else? Oh, I didn't realize I could scroll here either. Power source acting. So that's the heart. Red is the heart. So this is the brain. And then this is the neural. Okay. Interesting. So each color has its own, like, purpose and stuff. What else can I look at here before I go into anything? I don't think there's any messages. What's the... Okay, that's just the web. Okay. Interesting. Cool, so that's where I can save. Oh, cool, these are my settings and stuff here too. Good to know. I think we're okay. Anyways. I guess we should just accept the request now. Oh. Oh, that's cool. Very cool. Oh, this is so neat, dude. I like this. Damn, you got all kinds of aches and pains. It's usually me when I'm, like, working way too hard. So, okay, so we gotta get these tiny little dots in these red spots, which I'm pretty sure we can do. So, alright, let's just go for it. So, put that here. And then... Wait. Oh, why is she saying that? I don't like that. Okay. And then let's do that. And then all right. Don't you think the name Neon Shine is super tacky? Yeah, a little bit. Oh, like a middle-aged man trying to look cool. I agree with that part. It sounds like a name where they changed one syllable from neon sign and celebrated themselves for being extremely witty. This is probably what the developers were like, so I mean, I'd make fun of myself too. It's really a comedy that the person agreeing with that has a repair clinic with a name just as bad. Hey, coming up with business names is hard. I mean, when my husband was coming up with his business name, he sells cards online and stuff. The only thing we could come up with was Midwest Card Dealer and stuff because we live in the Midwest and we tend to, well, my husband sells cards that we don't typically find, you know, like, yes, he has like Magic and all that stuff, but he sells a lot of Final Fantasy and other card games, so, but hey, it works, so, anyways, let's go on to the next part. Okay, so one little dot on this side here. Gotcha. Alright. And let's go here. What exactly does the stimulation from the empathy unit feel like? I only learned about it in theory, but I was curious since I've never felt it myself. It's similar to humans. If humans feel it through muscle contraction, blood flow changes, and hormone secretion, for Eves, that's just replaced by the empathy unit. Stimulating this directly gives a quite pleasurable feeling. So, is it like an orgasm? Chris, that is inappropriate. That is very inappropriate. Anyways, it doesn't match exactly. But it's probably the closest thing. Pray! That is inappropriate. Then what about the collaboration merch you mentioned earlier? I was just curious about what it feels like to transform. They say power surges through you. Sure, whatever. I did not know this game was inappropriate. The power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you. Okay, anyways, so let's do this one. Alright, we got 2 units here. Gotcha. What's the best way I can do this? Okay. Sick. Could do do that there, and we'll do that. Oop. We'll do that up here. Fuck. Alright. Cool. Completed Prey's first request. Awesome. All done. There was no major issues. Wow, my stiff back feels completely refreshed. Is this what it feels like when O'Hara purifies her body with brief seed? Is it okay to mention my crude repair in the same breath as something so noble? Crude? You're too strict with yourself. No one around here can match your skills. Enough, Prey. Save that talk for after you buy me a beer. You make a fuss even when I compliment you. What a personality. I noticed earlier your power unit was screaming again. Aren't you overworking yourself lately? It must be because a lot of zombies have been gathering in front of the shop lately. What? They practically set up camp there. Zombies? You mean flicker patients high on drugs? Usually they just stumble around spouting nonsense. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. No, those are blackouts. Okay. It's a state where even radical methods like electronic drugs can't prevent damage to the frontal lobe and neural network. You can consider their ego and personality data virtually destroyed. Lately, the media seems to just call them zombies instead of severe LDS patients. Okay, that makes more sense. I've been here for a while, but I just thought they were drug addicts. Drug addicts... Let me take a sip of water. That would probably help. It's a lot more reading than I thought. Drug addicts are probably better off than them. Aren't they both equally in the gutter? At least junkies have their infinite love for drugs left. Blackouts are worse. Infinite love. Seeing them throw away family, lovers, and property without hesitation isn't that... Fuck. Seeing them throw away family, lovers, and property without hesitation. Isn't that the perfect expression? It's like, if it's not you, the world doesn't matter. Truly an impossible devotion. In contrast, blackouts are like empty shells with even their desires gone. They wander around following the light by instinct. And when they find neon shine, they swarm like gnats and won't leave. Okay, so this stuff that these companies are making is like addictive. Alright. Chasing light suggests they still have at least minimal desires left. If you saw them, you'd think I'm exactly right. They aren't moving to find light. It's just that it's the only stimulus left they can react to. If they crawled around looking for light normally, maybe you'd be right. Of course, they would become something even more terrible. As I recall, the shop you work at has a floor-to-ceiling glass window on one side. Right, and clearing away the gnats that gather there is one of my daily tasks. Whoa, sorry. That's probably the cause of 80% of my power unit overloads. Okay, so she's quite literally being overworked with some of these tasks. And the other 20% is because of the idiot removing the streetlights? Exactly. Every day must be tough. It gives me a headache just thinking about how much tougher it's going to get. You know that, fuck. You know that, I can read! You know that happiness and unhappiness are influenced more by future events than the present. Wasn't that a study on human psychology? Humans and Eves are pretty much the same. Do you realize that statement conflicts heavily with your critique of my taste before the repair? Well, I come back because I respect it. Oh. My head feels like exploding as it is. Do you have to make me say useless things? If you plan to keep wrecking me to rip off repair fees, you better be prepared. I'm sorry, customer Prey Emery. Stop joking, I have to go now. Even a justified absence is a problem if it drags on. I don't want to get fired and become a zombie rubbing my face against a glass window. By now, the streetlight idiot should have left the shop too. You're sharp. Good sense as always. It was a pleasant conversation today, Prey. Me too. See you later, Chris. Prey hurriedly left the door with quick steps. Cool. Well, we should probably... I'm gonna make a new slot. Let's save here real quick. Oh, can I not save? It seems she spent more time with... Oh, okay, I cannot save yet. Oh, goddamn, they give you plenty of slots. Alright, anyways. It seems she spent more time than expected distracted by the chat. It's already time for lunch. Let's take a break. Alright, cool. Wow, seriously amazing. What did you do to my back? I feel light as a feather. Sick. Alright, it seems like the faster we do it and the less moves, obviously, that we use, the better the quality is. So let's save here. Let's do slot 2, just to be safe. Okay, next. Ooh, she a little baddie. Oh, dude, her outfit's cool. Her hair's cool. That's awesome. Hold on. I want to mess with the music player real quick. Okay. This one's a good one, I think. This one seems cool. Alright, anyways. And Eve stood before me, though there was no sound of the door opening. Despite her polite attitude and likable first impression, I couldn't quite feel at ease. All D1AL models are government-affiliated Eves, usually distinguishable by their department mark. But I couldn't see any mark on the Eve before me, nor was there any other way to confirm her affiliation. Of course, nothing official in Chroma City was particularly trustworthy, but I reacted unusually sensitive to that mark. Prey says I look at that mark with eyes of a sinner, which probably isn't polite behavior towards a customer. Before we start, excuse me, but may I ask what specific purpose you are specialized for? If it's military, private maintenance is illegal. You wouldn't know since I'm not wearing protective gear on my day off. I am Orca O'Hara from the Urban Recovery Agency of Chroma City. Oh, okay. Sorry, I totally read that wrong. I am Orca O'Hara from the Urban Recovery Agency of the Chroma City. You can just call me Orca for short. Although designed for rescue and disaster recovery operations, I'm a model equipped with multi-purpose functions like other Eves to reduce citizens' aversion. Rescue. You have quite an ordinary appearance for someone deployed to rough sites. In fact, it wasn't an ordinary appearance. Rescue specialized D1AL models possesses an appearance generally considered beautiful to reduce aversion. Well, that's because we mostly rely on external equipment. The design direction of the model also has the motto Universal Fit. Unlike how it looks, there are many places to attach external equipment. This is just for attaching the powered exoskeleton during entry. This is just for instantaneous thrust engine and the tail part. It was quite embarrassing to watch her lift parts of her body here and there to introduce her model. But Orca seemed unaware of it and chatted excitedly for several minutes. How is it? I understand very well that it's not military. Besides that? Nothing. I was just trying to apologize for being rude earlier out of surprise. Of course that wasn't it. Really? I didn't feel it was that rude. That's because kind people are rare towards government-affiliated Eves. If you thought I was similar to others, then that's normal. That makes sense. What kind of maintenance are you here for? I was recently assigned here, so I need to submit an inspection confirmation by tomorrow. There aren't any major problems, so it shouldn't take long. Okay. It looks that way, but you never know until you check. I'll boot up the maintenance console, so please wait a moment. Damn, this music fucking slaps, guys. I'm gonna have to add this to like a playlist if it's available somewhere, so that way I can like listen to it while I'm doing chores or something, so. Awkward. Ahem. Perhaps because everyone is preparing for Polar Night Day, the streets are intensely lively, aren't they? Polar Night Day. One of the Chroma City's prides and the pride of the prides. A holiday unique to the city and a festival ground. I had even forgotten that it wasn't far off. It's a holiday unique to the city. Did you come for sightseeing before? You don't have to say if it's hard to talk about. No. A few years ago, I visited Chroma City due to a support request. It just happened to be Polar Night Day. There was a support request even to... There was a support request even to nearby cities? Yes, back then I was working in Luminance City, located south of Chroma City. It was complete chaos. The violence and confusion amidst the cheers of the festival were shocking even to me. A hologram panorama covering the sky, and below it, explosions mixed with smoke. Must have been terrible. Yeah, screams mixed with beautiful night views and hopeful music are quite shocking. That's a little messed up. The show went on as if indifferent to the tragedy, and most of the crowd was too intoxicated by the festival to even know what was happening. The organizers who knew about the accident went along with it too. It was probably because of the budget. The hologram panorama called Chromatic Xanthus is one of Chroma City's prides. They say it's for the citizens' sense of belonging, but they pour an astronomical budget into it because it's an event that generates huge tourism revenue. Too much money had already been poured in to cancel just because an accident occurred. So it's about money? Excluding talk of budget and compensation, all that's left in Chroma are patients. Not that I like it, but it's the unavoidable reality. That's sad. I'm sorry, I unintentionally said something depressing. It's just reality. Nothing is as boring as realistic talk. Living day by day, whether you like it or not, is reality. Even an interesting show gets boring if you watch it hundreds of times. So it's hard for the story of a day repeated thousands of times to be interesting. It's natural to be drawn to stories of vacation escapees. I just cannot talk today. or figures bought on impulse. Rather than talk of neon shine subscription fees or utility bills, I can't accept it rationally yet. I can't help but emphasize experimentally. Most hobbies are, after all, escapes from ordinary daily life. That's why people go crazy for Polar Night Day, and tourists visiting from the other side of the globe to see the chromatic xanthus. Because of the coming tomorrow isn't enjoyable because they're tired of reality. They close their eyes and ears and force themselves to shout that they are happy now. Wanting to run away from the pain is one of human instincts. Question mark. Oops, I sounded creaky like my dial equipment again. 0 points for a sales pitch, right? Sometimes creaking sounds make you feel alive, whether machine or human. Oh, but by any chance, are you doing maintenance with a first-generation dial? Don't worry too much. I've safely repaired the TN-DLS model several times with this rugged friend. Why does the word safely sound so scary? Oh, the dial is ready. Shall we begin? Orca's regular inspection targets 35 moves. Okay, we don't have any new messages. And I don't think there's anything new here, so... sure, we shall accept your request. I'm sorry, what? Okay. Cool. Alright, let's start here. So we need one big nerve one and a tiny one, which should be pretty freaking easy for us to do. So, let's do boop and... Oh shit. Okay, we're getting somewhere. So that's fine there. I'm just gonna leave that there. Let's do boop and boop. Okay. Okay, we got the big one. Awesome. So now I just need to go 1, 2, and up. Sick. This kind of maintenance, it's my first time. What? Oh, did I not get this in the right spot? Okay. Alright, let's try that. I've completed the unit replacement for that part. How is it? Please feel free to tell me if there's any discomfort or awkwardness. No, it's much more comfortable than I thought. My worries before the maintenance were pointless. It actually feels smoother than the 5th generation dial. Well, that's a relief. But should I say it tingles? It keeps throbbing. Please be a bit more gentler. I'm trying! I'm trying! This area is densely packed with neural elements. It's very, sensitive. Oh dear, I'm clumsy because it's been a while since I maintained a TNDLS. I'll try to be as gentle as possible. I thought I did it right the first time, but alright, whatever. Alright. Okay, so I just need those small ones here, so let's do this. Sick. And I think I can only do one at a time. Let's do that. I've never felt this way before. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Please stop. This kind of maintenance is my first time. Ugh. Stop! Each TNDLS model had one unique organ, right? Oh. That's right, because each model specializes in a different purpose. I've often seen animal ears or reverse joint types, but this is my first time seeing a tail. The eaves of the Scarlet Response Unit under the Urban Recovery Agency to which I belong are all TNDLS models, and we have tails like me. That's fascinating. Usually what is this tail... fuck! I can read, I promise. That's fascinating. Usually what is the... I just can't read. Okay. That's fascinating. Usually, what is this tail used for? In our case, we mainly use it to clear broken debris. Oh, that's cool. We'll break down walls to enter. For something used for such rough purposes, didn't you say it was a sensitive part earlier? The external armor is high-strength special alloy, so it's fine in the field. But when opened internally for maintenance, it's almost defenseless. Huh. I'm sorry, I'll be more careful to work delicately. Okay. So just another one of those small ones. And then... What? There we go. Shit. Hold on. Okay. There we go. Complete Orca's first request. As you said, it was a regular checkup. Oh, did she not like it? She looks like she was very uncomfortable the whole time. And there was no major problem, so it finished quickly. Oh, that unknown heavy feeling that was dragging me down has disappeared. Oh, okay, she liked it, I think. No, it's more than that. It's refreshing. Yes, we did a good job. Manager, you have quite an interested look on your face right now. Orca's reaction was so vivid that I focused without realizing it. I'm glad you're satisfied. I should be thanking you. It feels similar to that unique sensation when speeding through the city center on a bike. Roaming Chroma City while feeling the wind directly, you have a bolder hobby than I thought. Yes, in Luminance City, my hobby was riding a bike to get some air on my days off. I don't have a car in the first place, and I like bikes, and I prefer the openness of a bike to the enclosed space of a car. That peculiar stimulation where the gaze of others mixes into the liberating feeling of being open on all sides, it feels really good. Every hobby has its own taste. I apologize for the roughness during the maintenance. No. It's just because I'm particularly sensitive compared to the same model. Because you kept talking to me in between, I felt reassured at the end and it didn't hurt at all. And my body feels completely lighter too. I can endure this much for this level of effort. Orca started stretching her body here and there as if to show off. A careless Eve in a narrow space. As long as she doesn't bump into anything, it's not a bad view. Actually, I didn't do much. I just replaced a few neural units to suit the environment lacking photonic data. You mean because there's a lack of light? Exactly. Both humans and Eves cannot live without sunlight. That's why subscribing to neon shine is practically essential in Chroma City. So that's why my colleagues asked if I subscribe to neon shine. Because unless it's chroma, you won't have problems due to lack of light. They made survival a paid service. Chroma claims it's the same logic as food being paid. Someday we might even get billed for breathing. Still, Eves are a bit better off. Humans could fall into depression if neon shine is cut off for just 2 days. They called it LDS, right? Correct. It stands for Light Deficiency Syndrome. Simply put, it's a disease caused by not receiving light. The body's signaling system gets tangled, and for Eves, noise accumulates in the photonic neural network. The depression and power drop you felt recently are probably due to this. My external equipment felt heavier than usual after coming to the city. It wasn't just my imagination. Body and mind are inseparable. Psychology inevitably changes according to the state of the body. It's funny for me and Eve to say this, but that's very mechanical. I think so too. But humans are similar, just a difference between metal and flesh. Most psychiatric drugs that treat psychological problems by regulating hormones, and the medical measure called defibrillation is basically the same principle as rebooting a machine called a human. Moving by electrical signals and psychological and emotional judgments changing according to the hardware environment are also the same. Personally, I don't see any reason to distinguish between humans and Eves. Well, if that philosophy created this repair shop, it's quite cool. Personally, conversation is a core service of dialogue. Anyways, you said, I wish I could speak today. Anyway, you said today was your day off, right? That's right. I've been hectic with moving and dispatch calls for a few days, but finally it's a break. Actually, if there are no dispatches, I mostly get some downtime. Moving alone sounds terrible. I agree with that, but it's over. Do you have any recommended places for a change of mood? I recommend the cafe on the first floor of the building opposite. Comment down below what your favorite cafe is, okay? I'm curious. I do drink coffee and stuff, but I'm more of a tea person, and I'm always down for trying new places, so please comment down below which cafe puts you in a better mood. I saw it on my way here. The name started with Oh, you mean, Retro Jan? Retro. What was it? Retro Jan. The pronunciation is a bit odd. Is it that Trojan from the Trojan horse? It's as unusual a name as this place. Right. I heard from the owner that it's a combination of retro and Trojan virus. Well, that doesn't sound great, but okay. It reflects the ambition of infiltrate retro trends like a Trojan virus into this flashy high-tech city. Wow, hearing that, it sounds quite plausible. It's a retro concept cafe that's hard to find these days. And drinking the owner's hand-dripped coffee is the joy of my life. A retro concept in this city, interesting. And one more thing, avoid places with too many people. In this season, scenes of people densely gathered often lead to the sight of them being taken away by the stability officers. What? Thanks for the advice, Chris. When the night gets too long, people tend to get sensitive, even if they are stability officers. Thinking of the city stability officers as police in other cities, that's a mistake. Still, there's no harm in being careful. I should quietly enjoy this festive year and atmosphere by myself. Have a good day, Orca. Thank you, see you next time. It's already evening, I should call it a day. I should call it a day too, because my voice is getting tired, man. Alright, so we beat the target, we did it in 21, fusion counts 23, and repair time. Awesome. Is it already done? Oh my, your touch was so delicate, I didn't even realize I was being prepared. Sick. This game's really cool, really interesting. I will say, sometimes it's a lot of talking, but I guess this is a good way to build up my muscles for my voice and stuff. So, the dialogue, is very interesting. And obviously there's like a clear story to it about like, you know, people need to subscribe for basic necessities, which is crazy. And people needing to, you know, find means to get the things that they need other than the subscriptions and stuff. So, but yeah, I really like it so far, and we'll continue to keep playing this. The music is very nice and relaxing and stuff. I've just been like kind of grooving out in my chair a little bit here and there, and yeah, it's nice music to listen to. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit the like button, hit subscribe, and hit that notification bell to make sure you don't miss any of the videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!